I asked my Discord to submit me some lists for Ironjawz, and they delivered. So let's check out some lists submitted by you. But first, thanks to all my patrons, Wiberian and Baron of Dice. Wow. Okay, so first we got Mike D. Ons use gauze green. I don't know what that means. We have 1950 points. Obviously, Ironjawz Brute Fists were 2 drops. Master the Paths and Scouting Force. So I don't know about Scouting Force, dude. I don't know. Restless Energy, maybe. Scouting Force is tough. I don't know. Well, let's have a look at the list here. So Tusk Boss on Maw Grunta with Eye for the Fight and Amberbone Whetstone. So that's the one that gives us extra rend. But if I am correct, I always have to double check sometimes things that aren't the things that I normally take, right? But it's pick one of the unit's weapons, add one of the rend characteristic of that weapon for the rest of the battle. So it can't be companion, right? So it can't be the one that we want to give it more rend. So I guess it has to be like, which one would it be? So probably the Pig Haka. 7 attacks, 4s and 3s, 2 rend, 2 damage. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I like the Trophy Wreck because I like just having a 15 control monster that can just charge onto something and then be like, it's mine now. Like, you just take it, right? It's hard to take it away. Cool. So Eye for the Fight, like we said, and Biggin. Oh, jeez. I'm just not on it today. Because again, I'm sorry. I always forget the ones that aren't the ones that I normally take. Oops, get that out of the way. Let's see. It's sad that these monstrous traits are going away. Oh, add one of the rend characteristic of this unit's companion weapons. I mean, Biggin on a Tusk Boss is actually pretty good, right? Because if we're gonna throw rend on a companion weapon, it might as well be the Tusks. Going 3 rend here is kind of scary when it's 5 damage. Yeah. So we're just going all in with rend. We just have a Tusk Boss that's huge. I take it back. Amberbone Whetstone with Biggin here is actually kind of cool. Thank you, Mike, for showing me this list. Because my instinct is to always just immediately go with Fasten. And I still think that Fasten's probably still the best one, I think. But like just stacking up rend, like turning this into 1 rend is actually quite a bit better. If you're stacking everything up on this guy, you're definitely going in with all out attack. In fact, let's just go all the way here. Let's just have a look. We're just gonna punch this in real quick. So it's 1 model. 1 model. 4 attacks, 5s and 2s, 1 rend, D3 damage. Confirm, add a profile. Where's my thing here? 1 model, 4 attacks, 4s and 3s. Oh, no. Yeah, 1 rend and 1 damage, right? The pig choppas are not going to be any different. We're also going to put this in as if we were all out attacking. That's probably important, right? So it's not 5s to hit. We're going to go 4s to hit. Because if we're going to do this, we're going to do it, right? Like, we're all out attacking this thing every turn. 1 model, 7 attacks, 4s and 3s, 2 rend, 2 damage, right? I keep saying 4s and 3s, but it's 3s and 3s. And this is getting our extra rend. So it's 2 rend, 2 damage. And then last but not least, we got 1 model with 5 attacks, 3s and 2s, 3 rend, 5 damage. Because obviously, we're fully pumped here. And then let's see what kind of damage this thing gives us. Oh, boy, howdy. Let's put this in here. Where is our Tusk Boss? This is like full send. Oh my god, the damage numbers are really high. 8.7 damage per 100 points. It does cost us like all of our enhancements. But look how much damage this thing deals, man. Wow. Against really high saves, we're almost doubling the damage. 22 damage against a 4-up save. This thing lifts Gore Gruntas, almost a full unit of Gore Gruntas with all-out defense. It lifts a full unit of Gore Gruntas all by itself. It lifts 5 Brutes. Like, wow. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. 8.7 damage per 100 points is crazy. Wow. What a monster this big pig is. I like it. What are you giving up? Actually, you know, that for the Amberbone Whetstone, you're not giving up a lot. So almost nothing. What you're really giving up is Fasten. Anyway, we got carried away here. Brute Ragers reinforced. Sure. Brutes reinforced. All right. Mandatory Mega Boss. Okay. Swamp Collar Shaman. Ardboys. Probably just to hang out with the Shaman. And Soggy Gore Gruntas, and then a Soggy Gore Grunta unit reinforced. Okay. So I'm still of the opinion that I still prefer the other Gore Gruntas, but I should probably listen to Mike because he's got you know, he's showing me some new things here. But I'm still a fan of the previous one, and here's why. So this is 3 units. They're 20 points cheaper. That's 60 points. We have 110 points. Right? Suddenly we have 110 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 110 points. What can we do with 110 points? If we had 110... I mean, we could put in a Hackin' crew instead of one of the units of the little pigs. 110. What could we do with 110 points? Not actually all that much, unfortunately. Oh no, 110 points is Scourge-a-Gyran Rekkas. Right? So like these pigs could be the regular pigs, get their bonuses against infantry, deal more damage, and then we could also throw Rekkas in here. Right? Just a single unit of Rekkas. Just to give us give that Tusk boss his all-out defense. Or his all-out attack for free. I don't know, dude. Like, really like this this big and Amberbone Whetstone combo. Like, you're just all in on this big pig. I like that. That's pretty cool. But what do you think, Mike? What do you think about going for just regular Scourge-a-Gyran pigs? Because remember, the Scourge-a-Gyran pigs are dealing more damage. I think they obviously don't fly. But on the charge, right, like 9.56. It's then quite a bit more damage. 9.56 old Gruntas, 9.44 new Gruntas, 5.31 damage per 100 points, 4.72 damage per 100 points. Like, I don't know. The pigs are their bases are so big. They're hard to fly over stuff. I was finding I was doing some practice games, and even with Kragnos, it was tough to get them to fly over things. So, I don't know. I would rather have the old pigs and then, like, straight up just a unit of Rekkas in this list. So, but that's pretty cool. I like this. I like this, Mike. I like this. Also, get rid of Scouting Force. Is what I would say. Comment below. Like, comment below. Like, convince me I'm wrong. Let me learn something new. Okay, up next we got, here's an Ironjawz list for you to review. Wah on D's nuts. All right, sure. That's fine. Oh my god. 4 drops. Everything's what you would think it is. Restless Energy, Master of the Paths, like totally fine. Tusk Boss. Yeah, like now that I see it, it's like, dude, just go all in. Just go all in. Like, Trophy Skulls is good. I mean, you are playing Restless Energy, right? Like, you are playing Restless Energy. Like, that's fair. So, you know, like, going for Restless Energy and a Trophy Skull is totally fine, but I'm just so excited now on the Amber Bone. Like, what's the difference in damage? So, all that the Amber Bone does is it's this attack gets 1 rend. Like, something changed. I'm sure it did. It doesn't change all that much. Right? It's really the, this is no Amber Bone. It's really the biggin, right? That makes it as big a damage as it is, right? The Amber Bone is like, whatever. So, after seeing the math, it's like, sure, Trophy Skulls with Restless Energy, I think, is better. If you're going to play Restless Energy, right, it's better to score points than it is to deal, like, an extra point of damage here and there. Some regular Gore Grunts, love to see it. Maw Grunt to Gouger, sure. Mega Boss in his own regiment, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, might as well be 4 drops, right? War Chanter, love to see a War Chanter and a Weird Knob. I love the Gork Rora cast by the Weird Knob used by the War Chanter, love it. A reinforced Scourgic Iran Rekkas, love it. I want to see that +1 damage thrown on them. They just slap. And then Brutes. Yeah, like, I like this list. I like this list. It's got, like, the Weird Knob War Chanter combo. It's got a big old big pig. 3 units of cavalry. And a Gouger, right? We're exactly 2,000 points, right? So we have lots of, like, aggressive cavalry units. Gouger's really good with his strike last. Combos well with the Tusk Boss, right? Reinforced Rekkas. Yep, reinforced Brutes. Like, I'd put this list on the table. I like this. I'd put this list on the table. This is a solid list. I definitely like it. I think this is solid. I played a game with Krazog's Stampede, and I am a big fan. I think the reason that people won't play that Army of Renown is because they don't have 6 units of Gore Gruntus and 4 big pigs. And I totally get why. I totally get why people are like, I'm not going to play that Army of Renown because I don't own those models and I don't want to go out and just, like, spam this one type of model. I totally get it. I had all these pigs 3D printed when I was playing in 3rd edition. I have 2 GW units of Gore Gruntus and 4 3D printed units of Gore Gruntus, which is actually kind of perfect because then I can have 1 GW pig per unit as the champion. So, but that, like, in 3rd edition, it was like you just spam big pigs or little pigs. That was kind of the army. So it was like little pigs and heroes, or yeah. So, but yeah, another good list, right? I like this list. Solid list. You bet. Captain Quiz. What if Gork was one of us? Brute Fist, 4 drops. Yep. Intercept and Recover, Master the Paths. Solid choices. Here we have a Mega Boss with Eye for the Fight with a reinforced unit of Brutes, and then a small unit of Scourgic Iran Weird Brute Rekkas. Next we have a Weird Knob Shaman with a reinforced unit of Brutes. Tusk Boss on Maw Grunta with Trophy Skulls. Yep, and that's good. Maw Grunta Gouger and a Hacking Crew with Fasten. And then our last regiment is just a War Chanter. So here we do have the Weird Knob Shaman War Chanter combo, which I'm really digging and into. Yeah, Ard Boys, like, whatever. Like, I was sort of saying, like, oh, you know, infantry is really tough right now. And it is. Infantry is really tough right now. But I think the Ard Boys, I'm not seeing many Ard Boys really at all. I'm seeing Brutes, but I'm not really seeing Ard Boys at all. It's just so much harder to score. The Hacking Crew with Fasten is a really good combo, because you can Fasten in the hero phase, and you can Mighty Destroyers him into combat with Fasten. And then in your hero phase, he can like fly, retreat for free, and then charge. You can get a lot of distance, right? You can Fasten, Mighty Destroyers, move, and charge all in one turn with the Hacking Crew, and it helps get into where your intercept and recover targets are. So like while the Tusk boss with his Biggin is way fightier, the Mogrudge with Hacking Crew and Fasten is probably better for scoring and just better for positioning, right? Like Ironjawz really struggle right now with reaching where our opponent is. Like we're a punch in the face, not a knife in the back. So if our opponent's gonna play defensively and put up their dukes, we're not able to stab them in the back, right? We end up just punching straight into their shield, and they're able to like choose what we engage with most of the time. But so our best like mobility come in from behind tool is a Fasten Hacking Crew, right? So yeah, while getting all excited about the test boss is good, you know. So this kind of runs the best of both worlds, right? We have 3 big pigs. We have no little pigs. We're exactly 2,000 points. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I kind of feel like I want to see like 2 small units of brutes just to go to the primary, and like more cavalry. But this is a good list too. I like it. It's a good list. Yeah. Cool. Let me know what you think. If I covered your lists, let me know if I misinterpreted anything, or if you have an argument that disagrees with me. Please do. I'm interested in expanding my horizons. But if you don't do any of those things, please do like, subscribe. Wow.